Welcome back to Control, everybody. Do you notice something different about me? Take a good long look. Anything? Well, you probably won't notice because it's something you can't see, and that something is that I'm about 10 ability points richer than the last time we saw each other. And the reason for that is that I knocked out just about every side janitor mission that we had. And don't worry, none of them were super like story relevant or like nothing much of anything happened really. It's just kind of a scavenger hunt. Run here, kill these mold hosts, kill these mold spores, burn the darkness away, so on and so forth. The only thing that did happen afterwards is that I was able to get some ability points as a result of completing them. So the next time we go to a fast travel point, we're going to have some serious upgrades to put in, which is awesome. The other thing we did come away with are some correspondence. Here's a couple here, a couple correspondence pieces that we read. That maybe we'll get to eventually. But this postcard is the main thing that we got as a reward for, I guess, knocking out most of the missions, which is awesome. Greetings from watery Washington, America's little Finland. Tatis, a crazy person works hard and a wise person gets away with less. Happy vacation to me. And he looks like he's having a great time there, if that is in fact him. But in any case, I'm hoping that will make him, happy with us in the long term. I mean, he's done us some favors, so I feel like it's only fair that we give him a well-deserved vacation. After all, we are the director, so presumably we're in charge of vacation time, and I say that he's earned it. But we are going to have to interrupt it, unfortunately, as we mentioned last time. We're going to have to go in and ask for his help for the slide projector. Now, the one thing I forgot to mention is that we do need to go talk to Dr. Underhill. That was the one thing that came about as a result of eliminating the mold hosts. So presumably there's some kind of reward that she's going to give us, but I didn't want to go receive that award without having you guys along for the ride, just in case there's an interesting conversation. So without delaying, let's jump in. Alright, it's been a while since we've been here for our own purposes. We've been here in the Alan Wake area, but I hear him talking. I don't know if he's outside or I don't know where that voice is coming from. Alright, first things first. What do we have? Radios? Okay. I guess we're just turning on all the radios. Is that the deal? Maybe I just need to hit it once, and something will change. Oh yeah. Oh yikes. Yeah, that's a bit of an issue, but there's nothing I can do about it because I don't have a gun. Guess we'll turn these ones on, huh? Oh, there's a third one here. Almost missed that. Sounds like that mold probably got moved away. So that opens that third door. And this opens this first door. And yep. Easy as pie. Good for us. So that was much quicker than I'm used to. We're getting these taken care of. Or did I speak too soon? Are we not going in here? Hang on, what are these? Maybe there's another symbol that we're supposed to be going to? Nothing there, nothing there. Oh, the janitor room, of course. Of course that would be the janitor room. Travel Finland. Yep, that's appropriate. Nice place you got here. Miami. I already see there's some company back there. This is not a great place for a vacation. I mean, no offense, but... I think you could go to the beach or something. I don't know. Alright. Oh, so we are here at a control point. So as mentioned, 12 ability points to play with. And this is the one that I really wanted to get. Multi-launch. Hold and launch up to 3 objects. Energy now recovers while holding launch. And we do that all the time, where we're just sitting, holding it, waiting for the right opportunity. So that's going to be very, very helpful. We have 4. I don't know. I was not super interested in these health and energy upgrades because they're only 15%. But honestly, like in comparison, we don't seize all that often. We mainly go for the kill. So maybe we'll just grab these while we have the extra currency. So we're maxed out on energy, maxed out on health, launching, levitation. Honestly, anything from here is gravy. You know? While using launch, press right-click to carry additional objects. Press E to launch. Okay, let's try that. Oh, cool. 1, 2. Oh, that's very neat. Yeah, that's going to be some serious punishment right there. That's good. That's really good. Oh, somebody didn't like that over there. Hang on 1 second. Hold your horses. Albany. A response team was dispatched to a possible AWE in progress at Albany. At the scene, the team encountered and retrieved AI-63. The Bureau had discovered numerous online message boards regarding loud noises coming from an abandoned shipping warehouse belonging to some corporation. Local law enforcement had discovered numerous bodies in various states of mutilation in the vicinity. This, along with the noises, were considered to be evidence of a werewolf due to the fact that they only occurred on the last 3 full moons. Field agent... Oh, it's probably, what was his name? Ari? The guy whose ranger buddies we found. He accompanied a squad of ranger trainees to the site as a form of field training. The likelihood of a genuine AWE was considered low. Despite this evaluation, the team encountered a highly volatile altered item, which they successfully retrieved. Yeah, this is a reference to, I think his name is Ari, I'm trying to remember. The guy who we went around and fought his ranger buddies, and he told us the story. Because he mentioned that werewolf thing before to us as well. Neato. Alright. We're locked and loaded for whatever is gonna come at us. Anyone? Okay, never mind. For some reason, I thought there was someone who wanted to fight us. But if not, that's cool too. Really neat campsite here, actually. I really like the look of it. Alright, not much going on here, is there? There are those guys that we ran away from before down there, but... I mean, they're just going to be doing their own thing. They're not really going to bother us, I don't think. They can't exactly climb. Unless there's any flying enemies, but I haven't seen any so far. Oh, there's one right there, but I don't think they've noticed us yet. Where are we going? Oh, shoot. Went a little bit too far down. Come to this upper level, maybe we can avoid an encounter entirely with the enemies. Oh, I think they might see us, but you know what? It's too late. Too late for them. Alright, I believe this is where we were supposed to go, right? And there's not a way to call the elevator, is there? Move that stuff out of the way. Doesn't look like it, so I guess we're jumping down, huh? I'm going slowly just because I want to make sure there's no side areas for us to uncover with secrets. No, it doesn't look like there are. Ooh, this is a lot farther down than I was expecting. Restricted area. Well, I'm the director, so no area is restricted for me. This area is vaguely familiar. I feel like we might have been down here before. I don't know. Oh. Sorry, don't mean to bother you. Actually, yes I do. Alright, what do we have here? Albany Supplement. Upon arrival, the squad broke into the warehouse and discovered boxes of undelivered merchandise abandoned by the previous owner of the warehouse. As they investigated the noise, I don't know, paranatural activity along the south side of the building caused it to collapse inward. Wooden crates and accelerated physical blank from something rendered field agent and 2 of the trainees unconscious. The others escaped the warehouse before it collapsed entirely. In the rubble, they found altered item 63 at the origin of the, I don't know, crater, maybe? Attracting and repelling debris. They stood guard around the item until the moon set, at which point the altered effect ceased. They returned the item to the Bureau without further incident. No fatalities occurred. The collapse of the warehouse was not witnessed by civilians, and thus no reinforming by the communications department was required. So it was, again, very moon, cycle of the moon dependent, I guess, in this scenario. Alright, we're just going to push buttons. We don't know what they do, but... Ooh, is that like a trolley or something? I don't know, I hear a bunch of activity, and it looks like that line is shaking, which makes me... Oh. Okay. There's a bunch of you guys to take care of. No worries. That we can do. Ooh. Let's pick up some stuff. 2, 3. Who are we going to chuck this at? You. Perfect. Oh yeah, that's going to be extremely helpful for boss encounters. Oh, one more. That'll do nicely. Oh, 2 more. Oh, never mind. Okay. I guess we're technically in the incursion arena. Wow, that is... I can see why that was worth 8. That is like super duper powerful. That triple throw. Oh, that's not fair. Oh boy. Oh, yikes. Nice. Fair enough. Let's get some health while we're down here. Alright, we're almost at max health. There we are. Now it said... Oh yeah, there we go. It just took a second that our launch energy, or that our energy would recover. Oh, really? It just takes a second. It takes a second to trigger. How many of these guys are there going to be? Holy cow. They just keep coming. Oh, I see now. We just had to be patient for the trolley to get here. Enemies were just giving us something to do. Oh, I love the music. Adios. He's a very classy guy, I have to say. Nowhere. Beautiful. I love it. We're probably not even on the map, yeah. Seems like a very roundabout way to go on vacation. But I guess with the lockdown of the entire building, his options are somewhat limited. Oh yeah, that's a thumbnail right there. There's just so many great, like, cinematic, I don't know, like backgrounds, set pieces, whatever you want to call. Just a really, really cool aesthetic. That was actually very nice. The very, very chill and relaxing time, I must say. Sankarin Tango, unlocked in multimedia. Oh, so we can listen to the music again if we wanted to. That's really neat. Wow. This is kind of like,
Do you see it?
I mean, I see it. You probably weren't asking me. You were asking, Polaris. Why don't we just take a quick peek around here? Wow, look at this, tent city. So I guess people camped out here for a little bit. Hang on one second. Plastic tree supplement. The results are incredible, but more so the speed of discovery this allows us. Altered item 14 copies our speech, but after numerous tests, we've discovered that certain words are missing from its vocabulary. We began isolating these words, cross-referencing them with esoteric texts from the early days of the Bureau. We found that these words, when arranged in particular formations and spoken at various speeds and cadences, elicit a reaction from altered materials. We tested this specific string of words, a formula, if you will, on the other altered items kept in the examination hall. Varying physical responses were recorded with each one, with an 82% success rate. We've proven that words can tangibly affect these items. Specific applications must be explored, possibly for containment or identification purposes. This will drastically change our approach moving forward. And to think there are still more words to be found. This is a very random location to find this supplement. And it mentions something there to the effect of, well, it can copy, like, human speech? Or, like, mimic or something like that. So, are we meant to think that maybe this is, like, a trap of some kind? That it's just maybe mimicking the janitor's, I don't know, speech patterns and luring us in? Honestly, nothing would surprise me. Oh, he's just having a great time there in the forest. Having the time of his life.
Hey, girl.
I'm here.
For a fin. Holidays holy.
I know, but I, like, really need your help. I'm sorry. I wouldn't do it if it wasn't important. You know that. Oh, okay.
Ahti?
Did you miss me?
Actually, yeah, kind of.
Did you have peace in your song? Yes.
Maybe.
No. Bart, don't make a wound. You did good. Take my cassette player. You can borrow it. The song is a present from my friends to you. It will get you through the maze so you can do your job.
Oh, nice. Okay. I'm sorry, I'll try not to bother you again.
Did that really just happen? Of course it did. He gave me his cassette player.
Yeah?
It'll get me through the maze, huh? The janitor always has the keys.
Interesting. I was worried for a second that he was going to be unhappy there, but I think we're actually okay. Finish Tango. So we can just start dropping our points into whatever we use the most. I don't know, C's. C's is nice. I'll dump a few points into that. What's this? C's an additional enemy. Yeah, we'll probably explore this tree next. The shield, like, I don't know, maybe I should use the shield more, but it just hasn't really been a part of my combat routine. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay. The reason they gave us a fast travel point is, I don't know, to fast travel? That would kind of make sense. Where are we meant to go? The ASHTRAY maze, yeah. All of that to go back to where we started. There was a Hotline movie or something along those lines that talked about Foundation. Maybe we want to check in on that real quick. Where is it? The Hotline? Yeah, Foundation. You have seen the foundation base of the building tree. The house grew there, here, everywhere. We are there, everywhere. We have a socket door there. It is a direct link. So the board, whatever or whoever the board is, really makes me think that the janitor is just like a manifestation, maybe, of whatever these creatures or entities are in the Foundation. So like when he says vacation, it's like, oh, I'm going back to my home planet or my home dimension or something. And that's kind of what it means. Oh, this is cool. I love it. Is this what he's listening to all day? Oh, cool. This is the kind of soundtrack I want. I want to live my life to this soundtrack. This is awesome. Let's go. This is so trippy. This is like such a well done level. Look at all the little shoes laid out. Oh my gosh. This is so cinematic. It's like a music video. Come on, get up there. Sorry, I just realized, like, the last minute or two I haven't been talking, just because I've been... That's how you know it's a good, like, great vibes. I've just been, like, sitting there and, like, enjoying myself. Good combat, good music, good vibes. It's just awesome. Have we already been in here? Yeah, I think so. Let's recharge our energy a little bit. Oh, gosh. Oh, that was a bad mistake. Hang on. Can we go back and get some healing? I need to just not be so quick on the trigger. We're gonna be over here to the left. Or not even. It's so funny, you see some enemies and you don't even need to fight all of them. What are we doing? Recrossing? I think so. Oh gosh, that was so cool. We just saw them like with the light first before anything else. Oh, neat. Oh, I don't want it to end. Oh man. That probably has to have been my favorite.
That was awesome.
Yeah. That was honestly probably my favorite level so far, out of all of them. What if the whole game were like that? I think I would die. Oh man. And it even gave us the soundtrack too to listen later, it looks like. Dimensional research, alright. Boy, alright. Janitor complaint. Has anyone else seen that janitor mopping up around here? Isn't this a restricted access area? Who gave him permission to come in here, and how the fuck did he get through the maze? Dr. Tan. What else did we pick up while we were at it? Sensory tank. Oh yeah, I ran into some sensory tanks when I was doing the side jobs for the janitor. Darling here, some of you were curious why I had these sensory deprivation tanks installed. I thought I'd shed some light on the subject. Maybe some of you have heard of a Dr. Yoshimi Tokui, the man behind the hugely popular guided imagery experience tapes. Apparently his tapes go beyond the normal meditative qualities of such things, but create genuine hallucinatory visions in some listeners, or so the reports say. We brought these tanks in to test Dr. Tokui's tapes for ourselves. Plus there may be some stress-relieving uses for the staff down the road. I think we could all benefit from some time in a dark, enclosed space, don't you? If you have any more questions, feel free to stop by my office. You know where it is. Awesome. And actually, you know what? Why don't we also listen to whatever hotline that was? Yeah, slidescape 36, which we're in right now.
We used the slide projector. I led the expeditions into slidescape 36. They told me not to go. The director should not put himself in danger. I told them to fuck off. I've seen action before, and I had to witness this myself. To find some meaning in all of this, I couldn't sit on my ass, alone with my thoughts, my memories. Anything but that. Those who survived were deeply affected by what we found there, by what Darling brought back. It changed everything. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing remains to be seen. But I did find my meaning in that desert. A sound, like a needle drilling in, cutting through the containment suit and
A hiss,
reverberating in the
perhaps?
base of my skull. My whole being. Darling said it was nothing, but he was wrong. It's been there ever since, growing into a certainty, into an understanding of what's at stake here, what kind of a threat we're facing, and what must be done to stop it.
Yeah, so the slidescape, slide projector is what Dylan and Jesse used when they were kids.
Yeah, you want me here. Finding the projector was how this all began. What
Yeah.
started in ordinary ends here. You, me, Dylan. We've all come full circle.
And yeah, so each slide released a new entity, I guess, is the best way of saying it. And so when Trench used the slide projector, he probably like brought in the hiss somehow, is kind of how I'm choosing to interpret that. So it's his and Darling's fault that this whole situation is happening. Just take a look at each of these side areas. Sand memo. To all dimensional research staff, I've heard that numerous people have been complaining about the sand piled up around dimensional research. This sand is precious research material from a foreign dimension and will be examined more thoroughly when I have the time. If you attempt to clean or dispose of the sand, I will bar you from any future research endeavor. You will spend the rest of your career licking envelopes in a cubicle staring at a cat poster. Do not touch my sand. Message received. I wouldn't dare touch that sand. Wouldn't dream of it. But what does it mean? They just opened up like a dimension and it like poured through, kind of?
There was a doorway here. To where
Whoa.
Dylan and I went, where the projector took us, where we met you. The Bureau opened the same door here, but there's just an echo now. Are you close? Just on the other side?
Wait, what do you mean, are you close? Isn't she with us the whole time? Hang on, let's take a look at this door real quick. One more time. No, okay, never mind. I guess we're not meant to go up there quite yet. Look at this. This is so cool. It's kind of like a storm cellar type situation here. I'm sure we'll have the opportunity to go up there and explore those upper areas in a second. Oh, here's something. Just on the other side, huh? Stand away from frame when emergency lights are on. So we need to find a way to open this. That's probably where that elevator is going to come in handy. Projector room. Oh, shoot. Oh, that was dumb. Alright, let's try that again. There we are. Let's just take a quick peek over here. Oh, there we are.
The projector's not here. Moved again.
Maybe taken by the
What
hiss?
did Darling do with it?
Oh, or Darling himself.
I've got to
Okay.
find out.
Huh. Search the area for the slide. Well, feel like it would be hard to miss. I don't know. What does this do here? Oh, do you hear that? There's somebody talking. Like from the speaker. I closed the door because I was like, maybe we need it closed for some reason? No, okay. Oh, this is where it's coming from.
Casualties on our first expedition. But communication is an issue. There is no sound there, as if you've gone deaf. And radios don't work. Correction, resonance from an unknown source in part within the range of audible frequency. It acts in unpredictable ways, causing feedback loops that can tear you apart. Trench insists he heard something else. It made his ears bleed. Our equipment found no evidence of anything beyond the primary resonance. Trench's medical tests showed nothing amiss.
I wonder if that was the thing that tore them apart, like Trench and Darling. For demonstration purposes only, not the actual OOP.
From each
Okay.
slide is a physical portal into another dimension. Only one slide remains. Dylan's sister burned the rest in ordinary before we could intercept.
Yep,
The text on it,
you're welcome.
color slide film, this side towards screen, and the number 36. The topography of slidescape 36 bears deep wave marks. On the slide and in the distance, there's a formation of 5 pillars like crude, outstretched fingers. There were casualties on our first expedition. Communication is an issue. There is no sound there, as if you've gone deaf. And radios don't work. Correction, resonance.
Oh,
from
we've
an
heard this
unknown
part
source
before.
in
Okay,
part
it's just
within the
on a
range of
loop.
audible frequency.
Got it. Okay. The Hedron. Oh, I have a feeling we're about to run into Dr. Darling himself. Okay, that's how we're gonna get out of here in a second, once we finish our business up top. Knock knock, it's me, the director. Slide projector tests. The slide projector only works with slide 36. Logically, this means the slide itself is a part of the object of power or a distinct altered item. But of course, I had to make sure no other slides worked. I had to try. I thought maybe emotion had something to do with it. Connection, history, love. I brought in my parents' old slides, birthday parties, vacations to Niagara Falls, my first day of high school, that kind of thing. There were 2 boxes worth. I had to dig around the garage for an hour to find them. Never once thought of looking at them since they passed. I tried them all. I waited until all the staff left for the night. I stayed up in that booth for hours trying every one. Projector off, slide out, slide in, projector on. Nothing happens. Projector off, slide out, slide in, projector on. Nothing happens. Love wasn't the common factor. There's no correlation that I can see. Maybe the slide itself is the object of power. Maybe the projector's just an accessory. Maybe it doesn't matter. Why'd that fucking kid have to burn the other slides? Yeah, you're welcome. Lomule lumps, holiday humps, the sauna is warm, the beer is cold, and the kasu is in ice. Having a grand time over there. Oh, look at all of these symbols. Hedron containment and siphoning practices. Hedron and the Hedron residents are arguably the greatest assets this Bureau has ever possessed. The security of Hedron is unspeakably vital, which is why we have maybe like obscured it or hidden it from the majority of Bureau employees. This report details the containment procedures required for the Hedron containment chamber, including details on the something being pumped into the containment cell, mechanical upkeep of the resonance siphons, and the arrangement of the acoustic pillars to dampen or amplify the sonic range of the chamber. Note, for more information on the proper operational procedures of the residence siphons, an additional report is coming soon. They talk about pumping something into the containment cell, which makes me think of Dylan, like if they were using Dylan somehow as like the power source. And I think there were like some vague references to that before as well. Alright, puzzle time, I'm sure. Alright, here we go. There's that. Look at that.
Expedition 3.
Too easy.
We located the source of the resonance in slidescape 36. It is an entity, a living organism of a considerable mass. I've named it Hedron based on its physical shape.
Hedron.
We built a
Was
container
that
for it.
you? Did he bring you here? Is that why you brought me here?
Whoa.
You're here. You're here. They have you. I know you.
Which
I
is...
remember her from Ordinary. I
Wow.
thought I'd never see you again. Hang on,
Well, look-
I'm coming.
Look at that down there, like the pulsing waves and such. So... We brought Polaris into Ordinary, and then... I guess the Bureau came and found Polaris and captured them and have been keeping them here? Is that what we're kind of meant to understand?
I'm Dr. Casper Darling, and this is my final message.
Ooh,
It's
where's
not
that?
the end,
Oh, here we go.
but after this, I won't. I exposed myself to Hedron resonance fully. It's changing me. I see you. I've been shown so much. Slidescape 36 was where Hedron stopped the spread of another. It's terrifying. It really is. It's another source of resonance. Trench was exposed to this other. It will now spread.
That's why Trench was killed, maybe, to stop the spread.
I've done everything I can to stop the Hedron resonance amplifiers. I don't know if it'll make a difference. I won't be here when it happens. I should have told him anymore. I'm being sent one more lesson. Something wonderful, I think.
Man, that's creepy. And that's it. And he's gone after that. There's a lot to unpack there and kind of process. So they used the slide projector, went to another dimension with Darling and Trench. They went together. Trench came back. He came back with some entity inside him, which is presumably the hiss, or whatever you want to call it. And so he's been just kind of furiously trying to stop it. And Hedron is Polaris, and Polaris is Hedron. Is that what we're meant to believe? And then I guess Darling has also kind of been getting lessons and like guidance from Polaris, but it's also been killing him. Fascinating. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of kind of stuff that's open to interpretation, I think. But yeah, this is crazy. Let's take a break here. And I guess we're going to go meet our our passenger on our head that's been with us the whole time, kind of guiding us along, but we're going to meet them in person now, for real. So thanks so much for watching, and man, the plot is really thickening. I'll see you next time.